Hi there, I'm Nimish Patel Owen, and you're listening to Live Your True Self, episode number 115. After 18 years doing corporate, in 2018 it became about doing me, doing what I love. Not that long ago, I too felt stuck, lost, and longing to be something more, asking myself, who am I anyway, and what's my purpose? Full of self-doubt and fear of failure, fast forward to this moment and you'll see a version of me that's true to myself, calm, confident and clear, even in the messiness. Inspired by Krishna's words in the Bhagavad Gita, the mind can be the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. So perspective is everything. No matter where you are on your spiritual journey as a high achiever, I'm here to guide you. Together we'll step out of your head, the busyness in your mind, and drop into your heart so that you too can awaken your true self and live life more meaningfully in this moment. Take a deep breath and let's connect within. Welcome back, lovely one. I'm so grateful you're here. I hope you're well. At the time of recording this, it's a special day. It's our son's 9th birthday. And as we celebrate the beautiful human that he is, this day also carries a quiet moment of growth for me, because 9 years ago, something changed inside me. I leaned into the power of the breath like never before. And I've shared parts of this before on the podcast, but as I've deepened my yoga practice and teaching and my journey within this past year or so, I feel called to share it again from a fresh perspective on this actual day. So back in 2013, I gave birth to our daughter, Naya, who's 12 now. And it was such a blessing. We were so grateful for our bundle of joy, something we'd been waiting for such a long time. And it was such a blessing and also one of the toughest physical and emotional experiences and chapters of my life. And it was not just the birth, but so much of what came after. My recovery, the exhaustion, the uncertainty, the discomfort, the pain. I didn't feel in control before, during and after. I didn't feel prepared before, during and after. My bladder stopped working for 3 weeks after the birth. The sleep deprivation, that was real. And that was on top of the breastfeeding, the pumping, the constant anxiety in terms of making sure she was fed and at the correct weight for her age. Oh my gosh, all the things. There were so many things. And I have to say, my husband was amazing and so supportive. My family, my mum, my sister were super helpful. But as you'd expect, this was very much on the practical side of, taking care of a new baby and keeping things going. But for me, on the inside, through the whole experience, I didn't have the tools to take care of myself and to nurture myself and soothe myself, to steady the waves of emotion that was felt and that was in my body. To calm my nervous system. I didn't know how. I didn't know what was going on. I literally just felt like I was in a bit of a robot mode, pumping and feeding and taking care of this other human. And, I was doing my best in terms of taking care of myself, but it was, again, more on the practical side of things. No one had ever taught me how to breathe in a way that truly supported my mind and body, especially when I needed it the most. Fast forward to 2017. Blessed again to be pregnant, this time with our son. And during the pregnancy, sort of early on, I knew deep down I needed a different experience. I didn't want the drama. I didn't want the fear. I didn't want the anxiety and, the physical and emotional strain that I had felt from the first time. And I wanted to feel more in control and capable in my body. And that's when I discovered hypnobirthing. I went to just one hypnobirthing class at the local hospital, and I'm so grateful because honestly it changed everything. Through conscious breathing exercises specific for specific scenarios, I stayed connected to my body, to my baby, and to myself. I released fear. I felt calmer. I felt so much more grounded in the midst of all the uncertainty, because that was still there, but something shifted inside of me. And the lead up to my due date was more controlled, more calmer, even with the toddler, because Naya was 3.5 then. And when labour began, it flowed, and I was literally spot on to my due date. I think I was one day before or after. And I remember being at home having contractions and simply breathing my way through them just as I'd been taught. And I'm so, so proud to say that I gave birth with just one paracetamol and the power of my breath. It all happened so quickly. We'd planned a water birth and even secured a private room, but there wasn't enough time or need to even prepare the pool. It was one of the most empowering moments of my life. The birth felt so good. The recovery was so much more smoother. And as I say, something had shifted inside of me in such a profound way. And I had become someone who could handle the challenges of a newborn and a toddler, plus all the changes in my body and all the things that motherhood brings, with so much steadiness and trust in my mind and body. And I know everyone's journey is different bodies, different circumstances, different choices, and you always have to do what feels right for you in the moment. No judgment. And I remember both experiences so well, and genuinely the first one was planned out as best as it could, but the birthing plan went out the window. It just took so long. I don't know, it was shy of 24 hours, the first experience, and it was assisted, and it was all the things that I needed. I welcomed and was open to, because I was struggling so much. But I share this with my heart because the second experience with the hypnobirthing, with the tools of breath work, this is when I truly understood that breath is life. Breath is a life force for the mind, body, and soul. And for me, and maybe for you, how little attention I'd given to it before this awakening. So I'd love to know, have you ever had a moment where your breath changed your experience, wherever it might have been, whatever practice or modality that you might have used? Here's my truth. Breath isn't just a stress tool, it's a living tool. It's our being. And it goes with us everywhere. And quite simply, we can't live without it. If we're breathing, we're alive. And is my gentle go-to reminder with the kids, with my clients, with myself, which is simply to just breathe. In yoga philosophy, breath is known as prana, our life force energy within. And when we're connected to our prana, something shifts. We speak more kindly, we respond with awareness and not ego and not in reaction. We come home to our truth. We access a higher energy in our mind and in our body. And most of us let breath come after the overwhelm. We burn out, we break down, and then we take a deep breath. But my invitation to you is, what if we reversed that? What if we let breath come before the meeting, before the difficult conversation, before the reply, before the decision, before picking up the phone, before saying the thing that feels so hard, before saying the thing that feels so loving? What if we took that deep breath and connected with our mind, body, and soul first? So no matter where you are right now, no matter what you're carrying, let's take one simple moment together to just breathe. So if you can, let me invite you to take a moment, connect within, relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your chest, relax your hips, relax your thighs, knees, legs, relax your ankles, relax your feet and toes. Simply land in your body. And let me invite you to gently take a deep breath in through the nose, expand your belly, and slowly breathe out. Release. Feel your shoulders soften. And again, breathe in. Feel the calm. Breathe out fully. Release any tension, tightness, heaviness. Feel the sensations in your body. You might feel some tingling, some movement, the prana, the energy awaken. Just notice. And let's take one final deep breath in. Expand your belly, rise up, and take a long, nourishing breath out. Let it go. And now just let your breath flow in its own natural rhythm. This is the power of the breath. It's here for you always. breathing isn't something we do to calm down. It's how to stay calm to begin with. And this isn't about perfect breath work. It's about letting each breath be our companion, our anchor, our teacher. So let me invite you today to simply notice your breath. Where are you breathing from? How does it feel? And can you tune into it with more awareness, more consciousness, more aliveness? And can you allow it to hold you, to fuel you, to ground you? Thank you for being here. You'll find more meditation and breathing practices on Yoga Life with Namisha over on YouTube. So be sure to come and practice with me. But just know that you can take 3 intentional deep breaths anywhere, anytime. Remember to keep breathing, lovely one, and keep living your true self. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Live Your True Self podcast. Until next time, keep shining your lights and may you always live your true self. Namaste. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Live Your True Self podcast. If you're ready to go deeper into your spiritual growth journey, visit me at namishapatelowen.com to learn more about my work and how I can guide you. And be sure you're signed up for Yoga Life Weekly, your love note to inspire who you're being while you're doing. And also subscribe to Yoga Life with Namisha over on YouTube for simple, practical meditations and teachings you can live by every day. It's an honor to guide you in reconnecting with who you truly are. Bye for now.